Welcome, Madridistas. The passion for the white jersey comes alive here. Stay tuned for the latest updates, transfers, and everything about the greatest club in the world, Real Madrid.
Real Madrid is determined to bring back Théo Hernandez, the left-back who left the club in 2019 without ever truly having the chance to show his full potential. Now 27 and one of Europe's top fullbacks after several standout seasons with AC Milan, Théo has become a top priority for the Madrid board. His speed, strength, and ability to contribute both defensively and offensively make him a perfect fit for the club's needs on the left flank. With his contract set to expire in 2026 and tensions growing at Milan, the situation has opened a golden opportunity for Los Blancos to strike. Talks between Real Madrid and the players' camp have already begun, and Théo is reportedly eager to return to the Santiago Bernabéu. His first stint in Madrid was marked by youth and inconsistency, but this time he returns as a mature and established force, ready to compete for a starting role. The club sees in him not only a top-tier reinforcement, but also a statement signing, one that reflects the ambition of a team preparing for another push at both domestic and European glory. The key to the operation lies in the transfer fee. AC Milan rejected a €40 million offer from Como in January, but with contract talks stalling and the player keen to leave, the Italians may now be willing to negotiate a lower price. Real Madrid is preparing a smart, strategic offer designed to close the deal quickly. Optimism is growing inside Valdebebas. If everything goes according to plan, Théo Hernandez will soon be wearing the white shirt again, this time, ready to make it his own. Real Madrid has ramped up its efforts to secure the signing of German international centre-back Jonathan Tah, making him a top priority for the club's sporting department. With his contract at Bayer Leverkusen set to expire in 2025 and no intention to extend it, Tah is in a prime position to make a move this summer. The Spanish giants are looking to act quickly before any rivals enter the race, and sources close to the club confirm that talks with the players' camp are already well underway. The deal could be finalized for around €15 million. Tah fits the profile that Real Madrid is searching for: experience, leadership, physical strength, and consistency at the highest level. He has been a cornerstone of Xabi Alonso's unbeaten Bundesliga-winning Bayer Leverkusen side this season, impressing with his defensive solidity, tactical intelligence, and ability to organize the backline. The Madrid hierarchy also values his versatility, as he is comfortable playing in both a back four and a back three, qualities that align well with the team's long-term tactical plans. Real Madrid's goal is clear: to seal the transfer before the start of the Euros, avoiding any potential price surge and ensuring that Tah joins the squad in time for pre-season. José Angel Sanchez, who has led several major signings in recent years, is heading the operation, which is seen as both a strategic sporting move and a financially smart investment. Barring any unexpected twists, Tah could be the first major reinforcement for Real Madrid this summer. Real Madrid has accelerated efforts to secure the signing of Sandro Tonali, the Italian midfielder from Newcastle United, who is seen as the natural heir to Toni Kroos. At just 24 years old, Tonali combines defensive grit, excellent vision, and tactical maturity, qualities that have completely convinced the club's sporting leadership. Since Kroos' departure, the team has lacked a true playmaker, and the Italian appears to be the ideal piece to restore control and balance to Madrid's midfield. The deal, according to sources close to the club, is valued at around €50 million, an amount Real Madrid is prepared to invest given the urgent need to reinforce that area of the pitch. Although Newcastle is not making his departure easy, the player's strong desire to wear the white shirt and Madrid's persistent pursuit are pushing negotiations forward. Tonali is reportedly excited about the opportunity to play at the Santiago Bernabéu, aware that this could be the biggest step of his career. Florentino Perez and his team believe Tonali has the perfect profile to lead a new era in Real Madrid's midfield. Head coach Carlo Ancelotti and his staff value him not only for his technical ability, but also for his competitive spirit and leadership in high-pressure moments. Real Madrid is determined; they will do whatever it takes to bring Sandro Tonali to the Spanish capital as soon as possible. Real Madrid is fully committed to signing Alexis Mac Allister and is preparing an offer close to €90 million to convince Liverpool to let go of the Argentine midfielder. A World Cup winner with Argentina and one of the standout performers in the Premier League, McAllister has caught the attention of Madrid's top brass thanks to his tactical intelligence, vision, and ability to contribute both defensively and offensively. At just 26 years old, he fits the profile of a player who can lead the next era of Madrid's midfield. Initial contacts have already been made between Real Madrid and the player's representatives, with discussions taking place behind closed doors. The club knows this won't be a simple deal, but it is determined to move quickly before other European giants step in. Led by chief scout Juni Calafat, the Madrid recruitment team has placed McAllister at the top of their wish list, seeing him as a pivotal piece in the team's future midfield structure. For his part, McAllister is reportedly open to the idea of joining Real Madrid, fully aware that such a move would mark a major step forward in his career. Playing at the Santiago Bernabéu, alongside a new generation of elite talent, is an opportunity few would pass up. Optimism is growing in Madrid, where all efforts are now focused on making this one of the headline transfers of the upcoming summer window. Real Madrid has set its sights on Álvaro Carreras as one of the key reinforcements for their left-back position next season. At just 22 years old, the Spanish defender has impressed during his time at Benfica, standing out both defensively and in his ability to join the attack. Having been developed in the Real Madrid youth system, Carreras has grown into a mature and competitive player in Portugal, showcasing a level of talent that has caught the attention of top European clubs. His fast, versatile playing style makes him an ideal option for the Madrid team, which is looking for a player with potential and experience to take on a crucial defensive role. Real Madrid has made it clear that they are willing to act quickly to secure his signing, even though Benfica has set his price at around €50 million, a significant amount. The club is determined to do everything possible to bring the young left-back back to the place where he started his career. The situation is clear: Carreras is one of the most promising defenders around, and his potential is undeniable, which has made him a priority for Real Madrid in the transfer market. Although other top clubs are also interested in his signing, Madrid is confident that its connection with the player and his background in the academy will give them the edge in convincing him to return. The signing of Álvaro Carreras represents not only a boost to the left-back position but also an investment for the future. His ability to quickly adapt to top-level football, coupled with his competitive mentality, makes him one of the most promising acquisitions for Real Madrid's squad. The club is determined to close this deal in the coming months, confident that Carreras will become an essential part of their defense in the years to come. Rodrigo Goes is set to leave Real Madrid this summer. After 5 seasons filled with ups and downs, the Brazilian forward has decided it's time to bring his chapter at the Santiago Bernabéu to an end. With inconsistent performances, mounting criticism, and the rise of other key players, Rodrigo no longer feels valued within the squad. His recent request for a salary increase was not just about money, it was a strategic move to push for an exit. He wants out, and the club has received the message loud and clear. Real Madrid is not planning to stand in his way. The club is open to selling him if a serious offer comes in. Internally, he's no longer seen as a key piece of the project moving forward. His role has diminished, and with new reinforcements arriving, the timing feels right for both sides to part ways. The transfer is expected to be finalized early in the summer window, as negotiations are already taking shape behind the scenes. Rodrigo is ready for a fresh start. He's looking for a team where he can be a central figure again, trusted, supported, and given the space to shine. At Madrid, that chance has slipped away. The talent is undeniable, but the story between Rodrigo and Real never quite reached its full potential. This departure, now inevitable and mutual, could be the turning point he needs in his career. Carlo Ancelotti, the current head coach of Real Madrid, appears to be nearing the end of his tenure with the Spanish giants. Although his contract officially runs until 2026, internal sources suggest that his departure could come much sooner. The atmosphere within the club has shifted. What was once unwavering support from the board has turned into telling silence. At Valdebebas, there's a growing sense that Ancelotti's cycle is drawing to a close, and behind the scenes, the club may already be preparing for a new chapter. Florentino Perez remains characteristically silent, but recent press conferences have seen Ancelotti hint that his future at the club is no longer entirely in his hands. These subtle remarks have only fueled speculation that the decision has already been made at the highest level. Within the walls of the Bernabéu, a quiet farewell is being envisioned, one marked by mutual respect but also inevitability. Should Ancelotti depart, it would close a period defined by calm leadership and notable success. Yet it would also usher in a new phase of uncertainty, where Real Madrid must reshape its identity and direction without one of its most experienced figures at the helm. Real Madrid is determined to make a major move in the transfer market, and their top target is Ibrahima Konate, the French central defender from Liverpool. At just 25 years old, Konate has established himself as one of the most reliable defensive stalwarts in the Premier League, and at Valdebebas, he is seen as the perfect addition to strengthen a defense in transition. Florentino Perez, a huge admirer of the player, has already initiated contact with his representatives and is prepared to wait until the summer of 2026 to sign him on a free transfer, although the goal is to close the deal much sooner. Carlo Ancelotti has given his full backing to the operation, and the Madrid board considers Konate a top priority in their defensive plans. The player himself has acknowledged being flattered by Real Madrid's interest, sending a clear signal that negotiations are speeding up. On Liverpool's side, there is a recognition that they risk losing him for nothing, and while a renewal is still possible, a departure is not out of the question if a good offer comes through. There have even been rumors of a potential exchange involving Rodrigo, but Real Madrid has firmly rejected the idea. The Brazilian is untouchable. With PSG also in the mix, Real Madrid is moving quickly and decisively to secure the defensive reinforcement they see as essential for their future project. Konate fits the bill perfectly, young, experienced, and ready for the big European challenges. If everything goes as planned, the Santiago Bernabéu could soon welcome a new French wall, ready to leave his mark in the white jersey. William Saliba is on the verge of becoming Real Madrid's next marquee signing. The French centre-back from Arsenal has emerged as the top priority for the Spanish giants, who are urgently looking to strengthen a backline weakened by injuries and inconsistent performances. Florentino Perez and the club's sporting directors have already made formal contact with Saliba's representatives and Arsenal, with the deal expected to be worth around €90 million. Saliba impressed heavily in the recent Champions League clash against Madrid, delivering a standout performance that confirmed his status as one of Europe's best defenders, both in the Premier League and for the French national team. At just 23 years old, with over 100 appearances for Arsenal, Saliba represents both immediate quality and long-term security. Real Madrid is not only aiming to reinforce its defense, but to build a new leadership core in the back. The likely arrival of Xabi Alonso as head coach for the 2025-26 season could bring a shift to a three-man defense, an ideal system for a central figure like Saliba. Reports suggest the player is open to the move, especially with the opportunity to play alongside his close friend and fellow Frenchman Kylian Mbappé. While Arsenal is reluctant to let him go, they understand that a significant offer combined with Saliba's interest could make negotiations unavoidable. The London club is already scouting potential replacements. In Madrid, preparations are underway for what could be one of the transfer market's biggest moves. Unless something unexpected happens, William Saliba is set to become a cornerstone of Real Madrid's future defense.